winners. Look, welcome to Terry's Tips, guys. I'm excited. I have a super special video for you, okay? 10 of the best business lines of credit, guys. This is EIN credit. This is fast funding. Get a notebook, get a pen. If you are an entrepreneur, aspiring entrepreneur, investor, big business, small business, have a side hustle, there is something for everybody in this video. So specifically, I'm going to talk about what are the basic requirements. I'm going to talk about what the lenders are looking for. I'm going to talk about why these are good options. And then, y'all, I'm going to give you the 10 lenders, depending on when you're watching this video, because I have a Zoom right after this, okay? And I'll do my nugget at the end. And for all my newbies, welcome. Guys, my name is Terry. I'm a self-employed entrepreneur, a mother, a YouTuber, but more importantly, this is a wealth building channel. I focus specifically on how to leverage your personal and business credit to fund your legacy, your dream, to get 6 figures and more. Love for you to subscribe, like, share, comment. All right, guys. So first, let me talk about FinTech companies, because all of these lenders are FinTech companies. You need to know this term, okay, especially if you're trying to build and leverage business credit. All it means, all a FinTech company is, guys, is an alternative lender that specializes in funding businesses and small businesses. And pause. Even right there, guys, that term small business, a lot of times you're considered a small business if you have like 500 and under employees or 300 and under employees. That's actually pretty big, okay? So usually like 90% of people actually fall into that small business category because of the number of employees they actually have. Okay, so that's why I outlined FinTech companies specifically. Now, basic requirements. And guys, even though I'm highlighting these companies because they're easier to get approved with and they fund a lot faster, where some of the reasons why I'm outlining them, you still have to meet the requirements. Just because I'm doing a video on them doesn't mean you're 100% guaranteed. Some of them I work with a little bit more closely with too, but you still have to meet the basic requirements. So what are the basics to get a business line of credit? You must be incorporated. You must have your EIN. You must have a business bank account, not Cash App, not, a Zelle, like an actual business bank account. Now, why? Because when they give you the money, let's say you get approved for $100,000, $50,000, let's say you get approved for $10,000, guys, a line of credit gets direct deposited into your business bank account, which is awesome because then you can just max it out. You can use it. You can write checks. You can do whatever. You can use it for whatever you want. Now, pause, nugget right here. For all my newbies, I dropped nuggets the entire video. Nugget right here. Why do I talk a lot about business lines of credit? A business line of credit is revolving credit. It's in your business's name and it's unsecured. Now, they do have secured lines of credit, but I'm talking specifically today about unsecured business lines of credit. Why is that an amazing option? Guys, it's amazing because you can use it for anything you want. It's the flexibility. Like literally, let's say you get approved for $50,000. They will put the money into your business bank account, and then you, business owner, entrepreneur, coach, whatever you are, you can use it for payroll. You can use it for equipment. You can use it for microphones, a cell phone, a laptop. You can use it for hiring employees. You can use it for renovations. You can use it for appliances. Let's say you're an investor. You can use it for fixtures. Let's say you're somebody who does Turo. You can use it to buy a car. You get my drift? So the reason why it's super powerful is because you can use it for anything. And then the bigger hack, guys, the bigger hack is that it's a line of credit, meaning that once you pay it back, it replenishes. That means you get $50,000. Let's say you use $20,000. Let's say you use it for renovations. You buy that, you have for that property, you sell that property, you get your money back. Let's say you pay that $20,000 back. Well, guess what? Now it's available to use all over again. Bars. It can change your whole life. And one more nugget right here, guys, with lines of credit, especially business lines of credit, it increases super quickly. So let's say they give you $5,000, you pay it back responsibly. Then in a couple of months it's $10,000. Then in a couple of months it's $15,000. Then in a couple of months it's $50,000. So the nugget here is to just get approved for whatever you can get, use it responsibly, build that lender relationship, and then they'll give you more. I've been talking all day, y'all. Okay, so that's why the business lines of credit is unsecured. It's revolving, goes right into your business bank account. So you must have a business bank account. You must have a DUNS number, okay? You must have, I'm going to say at least 4 trade lines reporting to the business credit bureaus, because you want to at least have a business credit profile and at least have a business credit score. okay? Because they're going to be looking at seeing, are you a legitimate business or is this just an actual hobby, especially for an unsecured line of credit for bigger money. We're not talking about liquidating a bunch of credit cards. You don't need to liquidate, 15 cards that have $3,000 on there. If you get approved for one, come on, somebody, business line of credit that's $50,000 or $20,000 or $30,000. You get my drift, okay? So at least have at least have 4 trade lines appointed business credit bureaus. I'm going to say you must have a website. You must have a business phone number. You must have a business email. You must have those basic things because for an unsecured line of credit, they want to make sure that you are a valid legal business. And I will link my business credit playlist, guys, or you can invest in Credit Leverage Lifestyle. I'll put the link in the description. That's my online course and community. Or you can invest in a strategy session with me or somebody on my team where we can walk you through those basic steps. Those are the basics. Now, why is this an awesome option? Because of the flexibility, because of the interest rate, because these lenders will fund you faster, some in like 24 hours, some in like 2 to 5 days, where banks never move that fast. SBA moves in like months, right? So it's fast funding. It's with your EIN, which is why you need to have an EIN so they can, when they actually lend to you, it's in your business's EIN, not in your personal social. Got it, guys? And because it increases super quickly. So guys, you're just building that relationship. And one huge blessing with business credit, two, actually, I'm going to say. One is that it increases super quickly. So you get something, you pay it on time. You're going to be setting yourself up to build that lender relationship for more money. But also, guys, you know what the real hack is? The real hack is that you can build business credit for as many EINs as you want. You got one name, one date of birth, one social. That's you. That's personal credit. But for business credit, let's say you have 3 businesses. Let's say you're a real estate investor, you're a coach, and you are an accountant. That's 3 separate entities, 3 separate EINs. Guys, you can do this for each EIN. Nugget here. Every EIN has its own borrowing power, even nonprofits. Investing Credit Leverage Lifestyle, let me teach you, okay? So then this is where you just get one, just learn how to do it for one, and then build that up, and then just duplicate for the other EINs, okay? So that's why it's an awesome option. Now let me talk about what the lenders are looking for. So let me give you like a basic, I gave you the basic requirements, but they're really looking at like 3 things, guys. They're looking at the age of time you've been in business. Is it 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, 2 years, 5 years, right? They're looking at your revenue. Do you have 0 revenue? Do you have negative? Do you have 5,000, 2,000, 10,000? The various lenders I'm going to outline, guys. I'm just going to give you their names. I'm going to put the links in the description, depending on when you're watching this video, okay? And then all you need to do, guys, is go on their websites because each lender has their own requirements. Some you're going to meet their requirements, some you're not. If you meet their requirements, go for it. If it's a soft inquiry, go for it. If you're unsure it's a soft inquiry, go for it. If you look at their requirements and you don't meet their requirements, you move on to the next lender. Got it good? Right? So they're looking at your personal credit and your business credit. They're looking at the length of time you've been in business, and they're looking at your revenue. Guys, you don't necessarily have to be strong at all 3, but you're going to need at least 1 or 2. So if you have a 600 credit score, but your business revenue is $20,000 a month, you can get some money. Now, what you can't do is be a 600 credit score, have no revenue, and be in business for 3 months. Come on, y'all got to work with me, right? So you need to be strong in the areas you can control, like personal credit and business credit, to offset some of the areas you can't control. Maybe like length of business, or maybe having low revenue, or maybe they'll approve you with the lower revenue, but then as your revenue increases and you build that relationship, then they'll actually give you a higher amount. So those are the 3 things they're really looking for. Now, I'm going to go through these lenders. Get a notebook, get a pen, okay? They're not in any particular order, okay? These are FinTech business lines of credit. Cabbage with a K, Kabbage. On deck, Rock Financial. I'm going to put the link in the description. Rock Financial, I work with super heavy. I think I'm going to have them do like a live video with me on Thursday, depending on when you're watching this, okay? Headway Capital is awesome with their lines of credit. Blue Vine is good. Fundbox, guys, Fundbox, I have them myself. I have actually a couple of these myself. Fundbox will do a hard inquiry the very first time of Experian, but then after that, they never do a hard inquiry again, and it keeps on increasing, and it doesn't report to your personal. None of these report to personal, guys. They all report on business credit or nowhere at all, which there's a benefit in that because you don't have all this outstanding debt out there. You guys can pay off things, personal and or business, and it not be showing anywhere. That's a higher level hack, okay? So sometimes we want everything to report because we're building business credit, but sometimes we may have this $20,000 business line of credit that does not report anywhere, and that's a whole blessing because we use it as our ammunition to make moves faster. Come on, somebody, okay? Funbox and then Biz2 credit. So I'll go back and I'll put the links in the description. I have a Zoom like right after this, y'all. So depending on when you watch this, you might have to come back, okay? And the last three, guys, are technically business lines of credit, but they're the payment processors that I talk about a lot, which sometimes it can be structured more like a loan. But I wanted to include them in this list because they will give you more money faster. They sometimes are a hack where they won't even look at your personal or business if you have good revenue. And as a new business owner, you can at least get an account with them right away and work on personal and or business credit and go back to them later on. That's PayPal, Stripe, and Square. PayPal, Stripe, and Square. If you are a business owner, you should have a business account with PayPal, Stripe, and or Square, and they have working capital between $10,000 up to $250,000. So let me recap the companies. Cabbage, On Deck, Rock Financial, Headway Capital, Bluevine, Fundbox, Biz2 Credit, PayPal, Stripe, Square, all between $5,000 and $250,000. I told you what they're looking for, the basic requirements, why they're a good option, and I gave y'all the whole lenders. For my nugget, guys, we are at the end of the year when I'm making this video. If you are not where you wanted to be, if life has thrown you some curveballs, if you have not hit all your goals, I want to simplify this for you. Literally, I want you to ask yourself, write it down on your notebook and pen. What do I need to stop doing? And what do I need to start doing? What do I need to stop doing? What do I need to start doing? Maybe what you need to stop doing is watching TV, smoking, maybe too much alcohol or partying. Maybe you spend too much. Maybe you have toxic people, places, things that are in your life you need to cut out. Where do you need to stop doing? Maybe you need to stop having too much doubt. Stop listening to other people. Stop letting people drain you. What do you need to stop doing? And then what do you need to add? Maybe you need to add an online course and community. Add a coach. Maybe you need to add reading, praying, exercising, walking, eating healthier, having healthy people in your life, having a season where you're working on yourself, isolation, meditation. What do you need to add? You need to add reading a book per month. Come on, somebody. If you want different results, you have to do something different. What do you need to stop doing? And what do you need to add? If you can answer those two things, guys, you can change your entire life. The very last step is to execute. Amen.